welcome back. It's Renee pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone and making everyone watch.
Okay, so big downloads this week.
Do you, boo? So your lane, your vision is so important. And it's easy to get caught up in like taking care of everybody else because, well, it just is, you know? And so it's incredibly easy to get like off track. So, so just focus on you. It's really important to focus on you. And don't worry about what other people are doing, and drop the judgment for yourself and others and everything. Just don't judge anything.
And I'm like literally still working on this, so I can't be like
high and mighty because I'm not. But yeah, so like stay in your own lane, focus on you. It's super important.
And you can't go wrong whenever you're doing that. And then I wrote ripples because it freaking ripples out, man. It makes, and ripples turn into waves. So it's a song, and I'm not going to be able to pronounce who sings it right. It's like, Machichi.
I cannot pronounce it, guys. I will have to, like, write it down or something. But it's, like, by Mateo or Mateo. I don't know. I cannot say it. But the song's called Ripples, and it's a dope song. So, and then I wrote Start at the Heart, because it's a perfect start, man. And if you are in your heart space, like you can't go wrong, you know? Okay, so then I also wrote down what makes you sing and dance. Okay? There's like that proverb or whatever that says,
when did you stop dancing, or what made you?
Yeah, when did you stop dancing? You know what I mean? And what will make you dance again? Yeah. So it's important to focus on those things, like what makes your heart sing. Okay? Drop into the heart. From the mind to the heart. Okay, and then I wrote down diet. Are you aware of what foods are best for you, and what foods truly help you grow? What's your fertilizer, eh?
So, and then I wrote down your gifts to the world are
healing and sharing you with the world,
letting the world experience your wonderfulness, even if just
be you, man, and let the world experience you. And then I wrote, the heart doesn't think, it feels. So if you're in your heart space, then you're not thinking all of these thoughts that muddle your world.
So, and then I wrote, sit with your heart more. Like literally drop into the heart. You can do it with your breath and intention, you know. So as you're breathing in, you're thinking like, dropping into my heart space, and what is my heart saying? And you have to like really, really breathe into it. You know what I mean? And feel, because the heart feels, it doesn't think. So you got to turn off that thinker, you know, which is not easy. It's not easy. But the more you do it, the better it will get. So sit with your heart more. You know what I mean? And drop down in your heart. Your heart doesn't think. So if you got all this going on in your head, you're like, not my heart. That's my mind. 3:33 on the timer. Okay. And then I wrote down, the mind thinks. It is important to be mindful of your thoughts and consciously create thoughts and new experiences with just a thought. Isn't that freaking cool?
Everything in your world you created, and you're continuously creating it. So we can create with the good, or we can create with the bad. And that's how we perpetuate these bad cycles in our life, is continuing to think in a negative way. But we've been conditioned, you know, to be so negative by our society and everything else, you know. So it's important that you master your mind. Yes, say master your mind, or it will master you. Seriously, like it's so important. And then I wrote, if you master your connection to your heart will master your mind. That's my theory, anyways. So yeah, those are Renee's downloads for the day. And I super hope they help. I'll get you a couple of advice cards
from my written cards, and then I will leave it there, guys.
I'm setting the intention that this reaches whoever it needs to reach, and I'm super grateful for each and every one of you that watches my random awareness breathwork. Oh, if you don't do breathwork yet, that is an amazing journey. And yeah, like I quit smoking cigarettes, yeah, because I wanted to breathe better, and then I don't know, but
It's good for you. Loving connection. This could be you or the one you're cultivating with yourself, and if so, that's beautiful and I love it. Right. Create. Get that stuff in your head onto paper so it doesn't muck up your head. You see? Because if you're not getting it out, it's you got to get it out. You know,
or it's gonna be in there mucking up your stuff.
Okay, feeling is the healing, and it's okay to feel. Man, I'm like coming
New journeys of feeling, man. It's wild, but it's definitely healing, and you know, I wouldn't change a thing. Life is but a dream, bruh.
we were made hashtag we were made to dream, not drug and drink our lives away. You know, but it's easy to get caught up in that because that's the easy way out. 5:55 on the timer. I mean, yeah, we all have our period of easy weighing it out.
Love yourself. Super important. The things you do
today will set you up for tomorrow. Confirmation. Green means go on that self love. Get on it. Lack mindset. Heal what you believe about abundance. Abundance is not money, bruh. It is gratitude for the life that you live, the things you have, you know, because then they can flourish. Then you can flourish when you are grateful for all that you have. But without that gratitude, attitude, you're not going very far. And I know this from personal experience. I am still transcending a lack mindset each and every day. I am changing my negative thoughts to positive ones. It's not like, it's not a one and done easy peasy thing, you know. It's an ongoing process, and it's got ups and downs. It's got crevices and stuff. All right, I hope this helps, guys. I'm gonna leave it there. And thanks for watching my rant awareness.